Record then, cause 2004302443.
Jon Wisser is about to hear his last case as presiding judge in the 299th State District Court. After 34 years on the bench, he is retiring, and he will be missed.
And he honestly and truly rules correctly. He doesn't have any prejudice for the state or against the defendant. He really knows what he's doing.
He gets to work early and he stays late, and if you need him after hours, you can get a hold of him after hours. And he knows the law, and that's very important.
Jon Wisser served in the 1st Infantry Division in Vietnam. He returned to serve the public, graduating from UT Law School in 1972. 2 years later, he was elected Justice of the Peace. In 1977, he became County Court at Law judge, and in 1982, he won the race to preside over the 299th District Court.
Is there any legal reason not to proceed to sentencing at this time?
During his tenure, Jon Wisser opened the courtroom to the public at home. In 1989, he allowed a news crew to bring a camera into the courtroom, something virtually unheard of at the time.
Well, I always thought that the courtroom belonged to the public and they had a right to know what was going on in the courtroom, and if there was anything, I just thought I had nothing to hide. I thought people were getting fair trials in my court, and I thought it was good for the public to see that.
But the State Commission on Judicial Conduct didn't view it that way. They found it violated the Code of Judicial Conduct and asked if he preferred a private hearing.
And I said, not only do I want it public, I want to let cameras in on the hearing, which they did not permit. But I stood there and I said, the law is changing and technology has evolved and these rules need to be changed. And sure, within a few months they changed the rules, and now cameras are often accepted.
Judge Wisser became a needed catalyst for change.
I was lucky to be in the right spot and set up the court-appointed attorney system, the criminal court administration system. I went over to the legislature and persuaded them to pass the law allowing us to have criminal magistrates in Travis County.
He understood the need for rehabilitation.
I helped set up the SMART program, which is our main inpatient alcohol and drug treatment facility.
From the bench, he's faced some of society's worst. Wearing the same robe, he also sees some of life's best. He's performed almost 7,000 weddings.
People are smiling. This is a big day in their life. Their lives are headed in the right direction. They're optimistic. They're hopeful. All the things that the criminal court is not, a wedding is. And I think it gives you a certain sense of balance.
He also finds balance as a fierce competitor. Look for him at most Austin races. You'll almost always find him at the front of the pack.
5K, 10K, half marathons, 10-mile races and marathons, and triathlons.
He's got hundreds of medals and trophies, but his most important win came 3 years ago when he beat cancer. Being fit made the difference.
Got up to like 29 years, never having missed a day's work because of illness. I was probably arrogant about it, so then I ended up getting ill and missing about a month. But I started a new streak. Since then, I haven't missed another day's work. Now for several years, up to about 3 years.
His work ethic will be missed.
He is absolutely the hardest working judge in the courthouse, ever. We'll never see another judge like Wisser.
He is the quintessential public servant, with the emphasis on servant. You know, the citizens in Travis County and Texas got a bargain with Jon Wisser. They got their money's worth 3 times over.
Although there will be a new judge presiding, the Honorable Jon Wisser will forever have a place in the 299th District Court.